Hey, good day to all you fine folks. Today, we're going to be taking this backhoe unit off of the BadBoy 5045 tractor. This will be my first time to do it, so enjoy the show. And I hope both you and I can learn a little bit of something by this video. And so let's have at it. So the first thing that we're going to do is put these side supports down onto the ground. I have to undo these things first. And I put this to where the flat end would be. So as you'll see, that's going to get lowered onto the ground. And then also this gets lowered onto the ground, and the flat part of the bucket goes flat against the ground, and then you will use the boom to lower or raise the actual unit. So first of all, I'm going to need to also remove this piece right here, because we need to use the boom, and we'll put that into a safe spot. And as far as this is concerned, I'm going to leave this pin because I don't see any reason to be able to swing it left and right. As a matter of fact, the manual says to actually leave it in. So we're going to do that. I have the parking brake on. Okay, so at this point, we have to undo the pins in the front. So looking up under the tractor, you see that there are these two pins, and they are loose, which is good. That means the pressure is off. And we'll have to pull the pin and this pin as well. Same thing on the other side. All right. All right, so at this point, after you get through taking those pins out, you need to drop those two little angle pieces right here. You need to drop those out of the way. And then should be able to maneuver the supports and also the boom in such a way that will take the load off, and then we should be able to drive the tractor forward. And so what you're trying to accomplish here is to lower this bracket. You'll see that there is just a little bit of downward movement there, and that needs to come down a little bit more. It needs to come down so I can clear that support there. So we have to maneuver the backhoe controls in order to make that happen. So I'm thinking possibly push down here, and we'll just try that and see what happens. All right, that did it. So I'm gonna drive the tractor forward a little bit so I can disconnect the hoses. All right, so the manual says to turn off the engine and to relieve the pressure in the lines before you try to disconnect it, so I'm going to do that now. All right, so it's all the way on the ground now, and it seems like all of the pressure has been relieved from the lines, so now I can go ahead and disconnect the lines. All right, so the way that it goes on this is that you connect the hoses together here, and then you also connect the hoses together here. Because this right here uses the tractor's hydraulic system all the time. So you connect that back. And I haven't figured out where to put it yet, but it's done. Everything is disconnected and everything is good to go. And it's definitely sturdy. You can't rock it at all. So it's very sturdy there. And that is the way to disconnect the backhoe on the 5045 model.